So, the last thing that I want to talk about is a case study on the anima and what the anima looks like in real life. Because there's only, well, I can't say there's only, but there is a quintessential epitome of being psychologically sound. There is a blueprint of what it looks like to incorporate your anima into your masculine frame. Now, the question is always, was Prince, did he swing to the other side? Did he play for both sides? I've watched a lot of documentaries on Prince, and every relationship he had was with a woman. He gave no signs of having no relationships with men. So let's just wipe that off the table, because that's the initial thing that people are going to say and bring up when they talk about integrating the anima into the masculine frame. Prince had girls. Now, I'm going through a certain transformation myself where I'm at the point in time in my life where even if I'm going to the gym, I'm not going outside of the house unless it's business casual. Cause that's how I want to be received. So these past couple of days, I just been, cause me, I be wearing sweats and I be wearing shorts. And if I can't wear sweats and shorts, I'm probably not going to be in that environment. But as I'm working with the anima, it's telling me, well, no, the things you want out of life is going to require you to dress better and to improve your dress, to improve the way you look, to improve your grooming, to improve your hygiene, to improve what oils and colognes and perfumes you wear. Like, you're going to have to be in tune with that. Because we live in a society where people is going to look at you a certain type of way. And if you want what you want out of life, you can't show up in sweats and shorts and expect anything other than ew. You're gross. So with that being said, it's up to me to, receive the information from the anima and be consistent and dedicated in the cultivation in my appearance. Any man can do this. Any man can I don't care if you're a mechanic. You could be a sexy ass mechanic. I don't care if you work at the fucking what you call that? Movie theater. You can be popping butter on some sexy shit. You can be wearing your uniform, some type of sexy, I don't care. You can do your hair, you can do your makeup. You ever went to a place where a person is wearing a uniform, but you knew the person behind the uniform had swag? How you know? Because of how their hair was done and how their skin was. How them lips was popping. So when we talk about our appearance and we talk about our aesthetic, the excuses that we give ourselves is just that. When we want to integrate our anima, we are specific to becoming more desirable to the feminine species. Sometimes when you code with it, you might be looking better than your girl on a daily basis, every day. Like, damn, this nigga look better than this girl. This shit crazy. Only way you able to do that is if you tapped into your anima. And she ain't gonna let you go. She ain't gonna have a problem with it. Cause I'm gonna tell you what. On top of anything, right? You could be a mechanic, electrician, a statistician, a laboratory chemist, you name it. If you look good while doing it, she gonna be cool. She gonna be like, what your man do? He a lab tech. Okay. But that nigga look good though. Ooh, ooh, ow, ow. What your man do? He shuffle cards and tell people their future. But that nigga look good though. Ow, ow. That's the Anima. But even more so, the Anima, when you look at Prince, when you listen to Prince, man, he write the coldest songs you ever heard before, right? The bar none best songwriter. I don't care what you say. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Nobody is better than Prince when it comes to music. Music, like being able to make music with like just you, like guitar, drumming, singing, lyrics, arrangement, fucking solo, harmonies, background vocals, engineer, press it up, carry the reels from place to place. Like every Prince song you hear is Prince from the origin to the, like he can produce a whole album unto itself. Michael Jackson can't do that. You might like other people, but Prince, bar none, best musician ever. Only to teach what a relationship with the Anima gives you. It gives you artistic abilities. Your artistic abilities come from a goddess. It was a point in time, and this is what's fucked up about music now. It was a point in time where black music only consisted of love songs. Like the only thing we sung about, black men only sung about loving a woman. Now, we could look at that realistically, or we can look at that spiritually. We can look at that. Say if I sung a love song to my Anima and everybody loved that song, and they sung it to their wives or to their Animas, but it was a world-renowned classic. What else do I get from that? Manifestation. So if you are artistically got these artistic gifts that come from the goddess, you also have a way to monetize yourself and make money and manifest. It's not a black man that I know that's not talented. I've never met a black man that is not talented in some form or fashion. I know some black men that give up on themselves. I know black men that don't take the time and energy to cultivate their talent. But any black man that I've ever seen give himself a chance to develop and grow, he becomes a flower. And I honestly don't think black men is having the conversation of like, well, you have an Anima and you have to have a relationship with your feminine side and really get in tune with that. I don't think we're having these conversations with black men either. However, there's some black men watching this channel, I guarantee that. And I guarantee you that if this can open your mind to have a relationship with your goddess, and you're not going to be Prince, you're not going to be walking around with leather pants with your ass out or nothing like that, but you might go a step above from where you at fashion wise. If you wearing something and you look good now, you can improve your wardrobe. You can add more pieces, more accessories. You could do different things, open up your shirt a little more, work out a little more, put a little bit of oil. Like you could do different things, different oils, different colognes, different smells, do different things with your hair, wear bandanas, just try shit. That's tapping into your feminine energy. It don't make you gay for looking your best. It don't make you gay for putting energy and effort to your aesthetic. Don't mean you like men. It mean you have a strong foundational relationship with your anima. It also makes you attractive to the opposite sex. It puts you in the game. If you take care of yourself in comparison to the men that don't take care of themselves, it's a reason that you see men carry themselves a certain type of way every single day. Because they have gotten the results that come with that type of aesthetic. If it didn't afford a man nothing, a man wouldn't even do it. Because men are very practical. So it might make sense to take an hour or two before you come out the house. This is being psychologically sound. Because at the end of the day, you going to be wanting that out of your girl. You ain't going to want no girl that just rolls out of bed and just looks all types of ways, hair all type of crazy, right? Why do we do it? Because we're not psychologically sound. We don't even understand that we have a feminine side that has to be developed. Another aspect of Prince. Another aspect of Prince is that he would have these personalities. One of the main personalities was one of Camille. One of my favorite songs of Prince is my second favorite song. Actually, my first and second songs are like back to back. So it's Forever in My Life, which plays. And then the second song, If I Was Your Girlfriend. So my first and second favorite Prince songs to listen to. But before Forever in My Life was my favorite Prince song, If I Was Your Girlfriend was my favorite song. And one night I was riding and I was listening to NPR and that song came on. And it was just it was like, because that is made with a drum machine and it's so hip, right? But Prince is so musically trained that even the distortion had melody to it. Like if you listen to it, it's a very distorted song, but it's so melodic. And I was like, this dude is just crazy. But the another aspect of this song is like it's like he's singing in this girl voice. But in the NPR, I would have never even knew that this was even a thing. They were saying that during this recording process, Prince was going through his Camille phase. And I was like, Camille phase? What the fuck is a Camille phase? Well, Prince had an alter ego named Camille that he would sing through. And part of that song, If I Was Your Girlfriend, wasn't actually Prince singing that. That was Camille singing it. So I know that Prince had a real relationship with Camille. Camille was his anima, right? And for some people, they like, that's crazy, having multiple personalities, right? I got a disorder. But Prince made millions of dollars. Sign me up for that type of crazy. One's in the chat. One's in the chat if you want to be so crazy that you make millions of dollars. Sign me up for that crazy. I want to have multiple personality disorders too. And I'm saying all of this to say, what is the name of your anima? What is the name of your animus? What is it like? I'm giving y'all all of this game for free 99. All I'm asking y'all to do is like the video. Why? Because I'm going to get mines.